Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Absolutely freezing cold here today. It's about 5 degrees and pouring rain and bloody windy. So anyway, the glory of being a racehorse trainer. Runners this week, we only had the one runner, and that was Brianna. It was really interesting because they transferred the meeting from Warrnambool to Coleraine, so it probably didn't really suit us for a horse that gets back. But really interesting, Jason Bembo, who rode the horse, come back, and the first thing he said to me was the whip rule cost me the race. He said, I gave her a couple of smacks behind the bum and started to move into it. He said, I got to the 200 metre mark. He said, I didn't know how many times I'd actually hit her, so he said I had to stop riding her. She lost the length and then sort of got inside the 100 and he used the whip again on her and she made good ground again. So really interesting, this whip rule. They need to sort it out. Jockeys, the last thing they should be thinking about is how many times they've hit the horse with a stick. So that's something Racing Victoria really need to, or Racing Australia really need to get on top of. Yeah, now we probably have a pretty busy week this week. As you know, last week we had a few trial, and those horses are all sort of going to step out in the next couple of weeks to race. So we had a few trial this week as well. So, you know, probably we will just in the next 2 to 3 weeks be really busy on the racetrack. This week we will start off Friday at racing.com Park at Pakenham. I've got Yolande in there. I worked her up through the week and I thought her work was okay. I'll just speak to the owners today whether we take her to Pakenham on Friday or not, but looks like a really good winnable race for her if we go there. On Pakenham on Monday there's official trials, and I've got 3 or 4 young horses in down there. I don't know whether I'll take them there because it's synthetic. I can probably do that at home at Geelong if I want to just trial horses on the synthetic, so I might just not take them there and we'll go to try and find some grass trials somewhere for them. That takes us to Tuesday at Geelong. Now we'll have a pretty busy day there. We'll kick off. I'll probably take Macrobius into the 1900 metre 70. He just doesn't really seem to mean what sort of grade I run this horse in. He just he's always right around the mark. He's going to drop significantly in weight, and I might even put Georgie on. I'll just speak to the owner. I might even put Georgie on and let him go around with 51 kilos. So it's going to drop from carrying 59 to 51, and that might just make the difference. And I don't know if he really cops the stick, that horse either. So a softer rider might even help him there. Severn Road, I'll kick him off. I gave him a nice soft trial on Wednesday. He trialled great, so that horse just needs to get a couple of runs under his belt and then get him up to a trip where it will suit him. But he's, I can't be any happier with him. Make sure you follow him this prep because he's flying, that horse. We will then probably send Marcello Sonata around there as well. I thought he raced a little bit flat the other day, so I'm just going to space his runs. I'll give him a gallop on Saturday morning. If he works okay, he can go around on Tuesday. If not, I can probably even wait another week for him. Yeah, now Wednesday at Sandown, I'm going to nominate 3 horses. GG Girl, there's a 1500 metre mare 70. That's a perfect race for her. The only query is how wet the track is. First up she went terrible on a wet track, then second up she went good on a slowish track, so really have to play it by ear, but I'm really happy with her and she's ready to go back to the races. Cool World deserves a crack in town. He's doing absolutely nothing wrong, that horse. He's running very good races in strong company. He's looking for the 14 or 1500 metres now, so he gets his chance on Wednesday. He'll handle any sort of going. So, you know, that looks like a nice-ish sort of race. I've got a really nice little maiden called Modern Miss. There's a mile maiden at Sandown on Wednesday. I don't know if she'll get a run, but it's certainly worthwhile having a crack at. I might even throw a set of blinkers on her and just put her a bit closer in the run. We rode her quiet the other day and she's not the soundest of horses, so we gave her a pretty soft run early. She pulled out wide and worked home fair. I think with blinkers she'll land midfield, and we galloped her on the course proper at Geelong on Tuesday and she absolutely swum, so she loved the heavy going. So, you know, a bit of a rain affected track on Wednesday, just might be a little maiden with half a chance.
Hi everyone, had a great week last week with 3 winners, my best week yet. The first one being Ronaldo at Geelong on Friday. It was at big odds and I seemed to make a habit of getting the long shots up, so Ryan Reynolds has called me the Quaddy Killer. The second one was at Wagga, real calm one there, and it was my second ride in her for my second win on her, so I'm hoping to keep on her. My third winner for the week was Rangri at Geelong on Tuesday for Brittany Raymond. It was her second career winner, so it was great to be part of it. It's been a huge month this month with travelling to New South Wales, Victoria, South Australia, so with 7 winners for the month, I'm on a roll. As you would have seen, all my rides are below. I'll be heading to Donald on Saturday, Sunday is Casterton, and heading to Mildura on Monday, so keep following me, keep looking out for all my long shots, and I'll see you all next week.
Yeah, this week's horse of the week's a horse called Crossbearer. Jim and Pete have been pretty successful as breeders. They, I don't think they've had a miss yet. Everything they've bred has won a race, or at least won a race. And this is their next one that's coming along. It's a 2-year-old by Keep the Faith, and they called him Crossbearer. He's pretty cleverly named, actually. But he'll probably going to get up to trialling the next couple of weeks, and he certainly looks like he's got plenty of ability. He's out of one of the mares that Pete and Jim have called Pins Ahoy, and she was pretty fast herself, but unfortunately did attend and didn't race. But she certainly thrown a couple of fast horses, and this is the next one along. So good luck to Pete and Jim, but the pressure's on. Everything they've bred is won, so this is the next one. It's a horse called Crossbearer.
Hi everyone, Spieth got the job done for us last week. Let's see if we can continue in the winning vein. My best bet, Rosehill, race 7, number 7, Oxford Poet. My best each way, I'm going to Caulfield. Race 8, number 4, Plymouth Road. My best long shot, again at Caulfield. Race 1, number 8, Dynamite, around 12 to 1. So good luck, good punting. We'll catch you next week.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Pretty busy time coming up. I think we had about 8 or 10 horses trialled through the week, and probably going to have about 7 or 8 runners through the week. And going to be really busy over the next 3 months. As I said earlier, that whip rule is a really interesting thing. I think Georgie's been fined over $1,000 in the last month for that. So she's gone down to apprentice school this week, and I've told her to make sure that they're teaching them the problem. You know, they get on these mechanical horses, and the apprentices bash the crap out of these mechanical horses, and that's how they learn to ride. And that's what they're getting taught, and they're going to the races, and then they're getting fined. So it needs to start from where they're learning at these apprentices, and they need to teach these kids how to ride better hands and heels, and then go for the whip late if that's what the rules are going to be. Don't go fining the kids for only doing what they're getting taught at apprentice school. Till next week, see you later. We're all millionaires now after Pete's tips.
Last week sorry, stuffed up. Going?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Last week my best ride of the week was, sorry, start again. I'm hoping to get a couple of winners. I'll see you all next, that was terrible.